Yep, he is the GOAT, and I have the GOAT right here in the studio with me. That is a song featuring Kwesi Amewuga and Kofi Mole with the GOAT. And I have the GOAT here in the studio, and he goes by the name Skonti.
What up?
Bro, how you feeling, my brother?
Charlie, all good, blessed, can't complain.
Yep. It's nice to have you on the show, and we have been talking behind the scene a lot about the music industry, what's happening, what's going on, how we can better the music industry so artists can all benefit, so they can make sure their craft propel to the next level.
Yes.
So it's positive vibe, positive energy happening here right now, and I'm feeling your vibe. I'm tapping into your positive
like your
energy. Yeah. I'm very, very much grateful. So we all know you as Skonti.
Yeah.
So what's your real name, bro?
Kojo Opoku.
Kojo Opoku. Wow, that's a very strong name. No any Christian name, anything.
No.
Okay, that's very beautiful.
Yes, Kojo Opoku.
Kojo Opoku.
Yeah.
Kojo Opoku. Charlie. Nice name. So I know you grew up in Dansoman.
Yeah.
And how was it like growing up in Dansoman shape your perspective about life?
Growing up in Dansoman was tough, because in Dansoman, that was when it's easy for Kwashe to happen.
Charlie.
Yeah, like you have to be tough in Dansoman. You can't be a dull boy in Dansoman. Wow. So me growing up, it was hard for me. Like you growing up, you have to be tough. Like go anywhere, there can easily be a fight there. Like Dansoman was like
Charlie
was tough then time. So you had to do something for someone to actually know who you are. And way back in Dansoman, I used to play basketball. So people in Dansoman know me Skonti as basketball. Yeah, but from there, when you're growing, time changes. So I just realized basketball, I had to put it on hold and do other stuff.
Okay, so who's your favorite NBA player?
I'll say Kobe.
Kobe Bryant. Wow, legend.
Yeah.
Legend.
RIP to him.
So do you ever dreamt playing basketball professionally?
Yeah, professional I was. But when I realized I wasn't getting to 6'2", 6'3", I was like,
nah, you just have to.
I just have to find something. Yeah, because I saw one guy who was 6'4" some other time when I was young. We went to play some zonals, and the guy was 6'4", and the guy was just standing, just blocking all of us like that. So I realized, to do this thing, I had to do extra, and I was just not willing at that time to do extra.
Yeah. I wanted to try basketball, bro, I just felt like I wasn't having the energy to play basketball, so I just have to leave it hanging and do other stuff.
Very energetic.
Yeah, bro. That's very, very interesting. So, Skonti, what inspired you to get into music and producing?
Way back in school, I realized I loved music. We used to rap when we were in school. Even after school, we used to do demos here and there. But I realized I couldn't always pay producers to produce for me. So I think after high school, I just got a chance to travel to the UK.
Okay.
So when I wake up, my sister is not around. She's gone to work. Because there is not that it's only on weekends that you see her, like, trying to talk to you, And when I went, I wasn't having a job then. So I was just home. I have to wait. My friends were also going to school. So mostly weekends is when I'll step out of my house to go and meet people or look for jobs here and there. So I just downloaded Fruity Loops at that time, the demo version of it. And at that time, it was true boredom. So I was like, since I don't want to pay producers now, I want to do it myself. So, and with the demo, you have to produce and export it at the same time because you can't save it. It's a demo. So that was what was forcing me. So I have to finish the beats and export it. The good thing about it is that I was in the UK, so no doom so.
But yeah, doom so.
It was here like I wouldn't have got any of those beats.
True.
My friend Agbe used to come over. Then we used to rap on the beats. It was like, your beats are good. You just keep doing it. So.
But where is Agbe right now?
He's also in the States right now.
Okay.
Working. So we came. I had to go to school because at that time my dad couldn't pay the fees over there. He said it was too expensive. And me, I wanted to come back to Ghana. I didn't like the situation.
You couldn't fit.
I couldn't fit in. So I had to come back, and I went to uni, Central University. So it was from there, Trey came to me. I was like, I heard your beats from somewhere.
Trickmatic?
Yeah.
So where did he hear the music?
I don't even know. And I think Trick heard it because Trick was my senior in Martin the Forest.
Okay.
Me and Trick went to the same school. So he knows me that way. Me and Trigger like this. So we tease each other a lot. Even till date, we are still teasing each other. Yeah. So it was like, bro, I heard this your beat, but I think if you take it this serious, it will take you far. So I'm trying. Since you are new, I'm also that time he was now trying.
Okay.
So we should do something. So he used to come to my room. Then he would sit there, play this, now do it. Then he would take it and he would go and record somewhere. I don't even know. But he would come back, it's mixed and mastered. So he did, I think it was Stain on the Cloth or something. So I produced like 12 songs on that album for him. And
12 songs? Yeah, that's huge, bro.
Yeah, and that's where everything started.
And which year was that?
I would say like 2005,
2005,
yeah.
bro. That's
young,
almost like,
young.
Bro, 20 years.
Yeah, I was very young.
That is
then.
crazy.
Yeah,
so how long have you been doing this professionally?
Professionally, I would say I took it very serious after 2010.
Okay.
Professionally. Or 2008, I'll say 2008. That's when I started producing Raquel, Guru. Edem, and so on, and it started moving on from there.
But you know something, the list is crazy. When I went into your archive and I knew that you produced all these people, Raquel, Edem, Guru, Kwakese, especially this Kwakese song, Yakubu. Yeah. I thought all these years, I thought the song was produced by Boje.
Yeah.
Because I knew Boje has been producing for Kwakese. So later when I find out that you produced the song, I said, man, your catalog is crazy. So what happened? Because like your signatures weren't on the song. What happened,
bro?
That's what
I was saying. I was young. I just wanted my beat out, and I wasn't thinking about, okay, you have to put something on for people to know. And I think I had a signature then. It was just Skonti, so people weren't really hearing it. It's even in the beat, but it's because Boje's voice was all over it, and I think he did a little bit of verse in the thing. When he came out, everybody thought
was Boje.
But when you listen to it, if you have the ear, you will know Boje never produced that. You will know it's a different person.
Okay.
The elements in it and everything is way far different from how Boje produced. Because every producer is different. So it was from then I realized I needed a signature. Because I think he took all the glory.
Wow.
Yeah, because nobody even came to me like, yo, this beat. Yeah, so it was from there I was like, I needed a signature. So I went to Samini to do a song with him. And in the middle of the song, he asked me, so what's your signature?
He just threw the question to you
and I told him, KBM music. And he just insulted me and said, wait, Jimmy Pan, KBM, then I brought for seven.
Hey.
So when he was about doing the verse, and he just said, Skonti again. And that was it.
Wow.
From that day. That was when I realized that was my signature.
And that is very catchy too. It's very, very catchy. So Skonti, let's talk about, I know you signed a deal with, is it Black Star Entertainment?
Yeah.
You signed a deal with them, with Femfem, your brother, and Raquel. Can you run us through what really happened that you just left it open?
I think at that time, me and Femfem was a duo called Anansi Dems. We were doing good. Then people were really, because we had this song called Crack Nancy, which went viral everywhere. At that time, we were even playing with it.
But do you remember the song?
Yeah,
can you give me some 1 or 2 lyrics of the song?
Yeah, Koweni Brawichi, hey, Nebu Wumu, Crank Nancy.
Hey,
so
Charlie, was it a crank or?
It was crank. That time was crank.
Charlie.
Yeah, so when we did it, it's true that song. Other people even wanted to sign me because at that time there was no young producer who would produce and rap
at the same time. It was different.
It was different. So I was standing out. So other people saw this guy as a threat at that time. So other people came to me. They wanted to sign me, and I think I went for the wrong deal at the end of the day.
That's bad.
So we got signed by these people. So the intent was to push me and Femfem together, but we realized...
As a duo?
Yeah.
Okay.
My brothers was also supporting at that time because they knew I had a talent. They knew it was easy for me to break through.
And what role was Raquel playing?
An artist.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was a producer and an artist too.
Okay.
So at that time, Raquel didn't have any producer, so I used to produce all her songs. Me and Femfem would guide her, okay, sing it this way, right here, take this out. We used to do all that for her. So... it got to a point they had to shoot a video for me, and my brother sent some money, and that's what brought the whole confusion. Because I think they were using my money in that time to support Raquel's thing, which I don't know. Because when it got to the time for the video shoot, he didn't have the money to pay them. So I didn't understand why my brother had sent money to support me then. By,
You use the money to support a different artist.
A different artist, and I'm trying to shoot my video. We had a good song there. We were never able to release that song because of that. It's still there. We paid a lot of money to even get it mixed and mastered and all that. So it was true that I decided to leave the label. I was like, lucky for me, I didn't sign the contract fully.
Gracious Lord.
Yes, there was this part I had to sign. But I think on that day I had to sign it, something happened. So they were like, there was a mistake somewhere. So they were like, oh, since I've signed here, the next time, and I kept postponing it. But my partner had already signed it.
Wow.
So he got tied to it, but I couldn't wait then because I realized, these guys they didn't have any good interest for us. So I left. Waited for years for the contract to be over.
Okay.
But
for how many years? You signed for how many years?
I think that time was a period of 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah, but
so you have to wait patiently.
I didn't wait because of that, because I didn't sign the contract either. Yeah. So I went to Lynx.
Richie Mensah.
Yeah, Richie also had interest in me at that time. And I wanted to be in Lynx, but the thing is, I just recorded 2 songs, and then every time I go there, he wants me to dance.
Dance? Why, you be Michael Jackson or Usher?
Yeah, so there was a day I was like, yo, have you seen Jay-Z dancing before? And maybe he didn't understand me when I told him that. And I just walked out and never went back there again.
Okay, bad. Yeah. Has he been able to give you a better explanation? This is the reason why Skonti, I wanted you to...
I never went back there again. I never asked him why. But ever since, it's not that we have...
Bad blood or something, okay.
Yeah, I just felt I didn't belong there.
There, okay.
I just felt he had a lot of artists then. He had Asem, he had Easy, he had OG Black and all those people.
So you wanted to go solo?
Yeah, I just felt I didn't belong there. Because at that time too, they didn't want to sign me and Fimfim. They wanted to sign me, just me.
Okay.
And Fimfim is my brother from school, you understand? So there was no way I was going to be like, because of a deal.
But I feel like Fimfim too will not be able to leave the deal he signed with Black Star because he signed to them. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's how come I left that label, and I've been doing my thing ever since.
Bro, everything that happens, we have to give. You have to be grateful to God because if you would have signed the last deal, you would have been stuck in the deal and you wouldn't have known what you'd be doing right now. So I think everything we have to be grateful. We have to give thanks to God for whatever happens. He has his own reasons that happens that way. So Skonti, how do you balance producing and rapping at the same time? Because for me, it's going to be very tough. Like producing and rapping at the same time, produce your own beat, and you have to sit back, play the beats couple of times, and you put a verse, and a verse too, at times you have to sit down and crack your head before you know that, okay, this line actually fit the song. So how do you balance it?
I think because I started more as a rapper way back, before I went to producing, I think I don't find any difficulty in doing it. Yeah. But it got to a time I realized producing was actually my stronghold.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had to focus on the elements, pick my own elements, and how to master on the craft to get my sound. So throughout these years, I've just been working underground, just working on my sound so that people will know when you hear Skonti beats, you know it's heavy.
Okay.
So blending the two, I don't think it's difficult. It's just, you just have to put your mind to it. But it's more about to know which song is going to turn out good. That's where the issue is. Because as a producer, you can record. Every day I can be in the studio and record. But to pick which song, sometimes you need people to guide you. Say, oh, select these songs, put this one down. You need to change this verse, you need to do this and that. But I don't think it's difficult. You just have to put your mind to it.
To where you can do it. Yeah. Okay, so let's get into your relationship with Kwakese.
Yeah.
How long have you known Kwakese, and how long have you been managing him?
I've known Kwakese since 2011.
2011.
Yeah.
Wow.
That time was BBM.
Okay.
And Blackberry. So I had this beat and I could hear his voice on it. And so I realized the easier way to reach him was on BBM. Okay. So I messaged him and I sent him the beat. That time you could send songs on BBM. So I sent him the beat, and within 5 minutes he replied. He was like, yo, where are you? Where's your studio? At that time I didn't even have a studio. So I had to go rent a friend's place.
That was very tough for you, bro.
rent a friend's place and act like it was my studio, and I didn't even know how to. So my friend was there just guiding me through. Oh, you have to press this, you have to do this to record. And we did the first song, and from there he just told me, "Yo, Charlie, yeah, briefly, yeah, briefly," and that was it. That time, his ex-manager wasn't dead. So the first day I got to the house, the vibe was there. It was like, "Yo, I like this guy." It was like, "Oh, this guy, you need to work with this guy a lot," and that's how everything started.
But you said you put your career on hold.
Yeah.
So Kwakese music could thrive to the next level.
Yeah,
Why do you have to put your
on
my time?
On my time entertainment for 5 years.
Okay.
So after the 5 years, the contract was over. We're still tight. We're still doing things like no, like the contract up to now. We're still doing it like the contract is not even over. You understand?
Okay.
So, and we realized things were getting tight for each other, and he had no like good songs.
Okay.
He can be on stage for long, and we needed money. So I was like, "Yo, why don't I just relax? Because if I focus on him and I produce good beats for him, at the end of the day, that's what I want to do. I want to produce for people. At the end of the day, I can be Ruka, and everybody's going to get to know my name." So I spoke to him like, "Bro, I want to manage you." And he was like, "Yo, you think you can do it?" And I was like, "Yo, just let me try. If I try and it doesn't work, fine, it doesn't work." And I think for a period of 4 years now, I started, it was slow in the beginning because I didn't know anything about managing. I had to learn online, I had to learn from other people. Yeah, so gradually, even still, I'm still learning. There are other things I didn't know. I'm still learning from all these mistakes we used to do. And I realized in Ghana, all you need was a good song.
Okay.
All you need for the years, just one good song.
Okay.
That is very good. You don't have to stress yourself to be dropping 2, 3 songs. You have to do it. As an artist, you have to give your fan base a lot. But when you focus on one good song, it can serve you for the whole year.
But don't you think the fans are going to mount pressure on the artist because the fans always demands more?
Yeah.
So if you drop just a song, like last week, this guy came through. He goes by the name Ayos, and he dropped 3 songs.
Yeah.
Just last year, and the fans were tagging him to be on serious artists, but he dropped 3 songs. So what is the problem that fans are very fixated when artists are not dropping a couple of music?
Because they don't see you pushing it.
Okay.
There's a difference between dropping 3 songs and pushing it to the mass, and dropping 3 songs and just be there. Because people not hearing all these songs, they'll be like, "You're not doing," but probably you're working. You are in the studio recording. The thing ends up to the push and the catchy song.
Okay.
Probably you are good, but the song won't be that catchy for the mass. And from where I'm from, it's not about lyrics. It's not about how punchlines, good punchlines
you give or something.
Yeah, for my camp, it's about having a good song.
Okay.
Yeah, so it all boils down to have a good song. If you have 2 good songs in the year, you'll be on every stage.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's my little advice to like every young artist. Don't focus too much on these punchlines, and your friends will give flowing. Hey, would you all rap you? Hey,
Charlie.
It's not going to pay you at the end of the day because it's not rap. They are looking for catchy songs. They are looking for songs that will trend, songs that people can easily remember. But if you give me a bar and I now have to go and think about it and be like, "Hey, did you hear the bar?" Yo, it's nice to give bars, but is it going to bring you money? Is it going to bring you that much income that you want? Or you want fans? It's up to you to pick either of the two, whether you want money or you want fans.
Okay. Yeah. But one thing I've realized is that back in the days, if you go to radio station, you can submit your song. It's not about payola. It's not about you paying. You can submit your song to the radio station that they have programs head, and they say, "Okay, around this time, we are going to play Kwakese's song.
Yeah.
Around this time, we are going to play Skonti's song." But it seems that right now, things have changed. Everything has to be a hit song.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be that way. That means if you don't get a hit song, and when it comes to our part of the world, when it comes to streaming, we don't actually stream. It's only few people that stream music.
Yeah.
So how do you make ends meet out of the music? Because that means if you don't have a hit song, that means you actually a combo bedo.
Yeah, people in Ghana don't have hit songs. Excuse me, they don't have hit songs, but have numbers. They have the streams.
Okay.
So it's not about all just getting a hit song. You can have a fan base, a good fan base, and just be focused on that fan base.
Core fan base.
Yes.
Okay.
And because every artist is different. There are artists that will be dropping hit songs back to back. There are some artists you won't even hear of their name. All you hear is they performing here, they performing like Rihanna. You don't really hear like doing a lot of songs here. But I've been watching it. She's traveling all over the world. But someone will be in Ghana and think that girl is not working.
Yeah,
but
she's
really catching
she's
up.
putting in the work.
She's putting in the work. She's moving around the world, putting in the work. So I don't think it's your fan base. If you don't have a hit song, focus on your fan base. If you have 1,000 people that are listening to you, just feed on them. Gradually, that 1,000 people is going to keep on increasing. So you need a hit song, fine, to go viral. But you can always focus on your fan base too and just feed on your fan base. And I think that would do good for you.
So Skonti, as a producer, what does it take to make a hit song?
I think the elements and the call and response.
Okay.
It's more of call and response because that's what people remember. I learned that from Kwak. So like, let's say, Mami Bodundo Papa. It's a song that we used to sing when we were kids. It's not something that he just brought up. We used to sing that song when we were kids. And if you listen to even our Yusuf, we used to sing that song when we were kids.
Because it's very nostalgic.
Yes. So when you hear it, you know I've heard this before. But it's just how you're going to rephrase whatever you are singing and let it fit in for the people to accept it. Yeah, so that's what we listen to what is going on around and we pick a phrase from it and we do it. Medical does the same. Yeah, so it's, my advice is, get catchy phrases for the people. Yeah, something they will easily remember. You can do your 16 bars and you do that punchlines, whatever but your hook is the most important thing. Yeah.
Okay, so Skonti, let's get into your new album. What's the name again?
Woyo Day.
Woyo Day.
Yeah.
Why that name? Why Woyo Day?
Woyo is more like my slogan, which means win or you out. Win or you out.
Okay.
So day is more like French too.
Okay.
So this is my second.
So this is the second installment.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah. The first one, I didn't really push it because I wasn't really ready for that. But I felt like I've worked enough, and this time I need to put out the word and the work I've been doing. And since we did Dondo, I haven't really dropped anything for myself. So this time I was like, yo, bro, you've done something for me. I want you to also focus on yourself because people think you've stopped rapping. So I had to 6 months. I had to sit down and put up an album and release it.
Okay. So what does this project represent?
It represents me, what I always wanted to do from the beginning that I wasn't allowed to do.
Okay.
Yeah, so, because back then everybody would be like, Charlie, Afrobeat in the Wasu, Afrobeat in the Wasu. But every artist, be on a bit to my Afrobeat. If you belong to hip hop, you stick to it. Let it work for you. When it works for you, that's it. But when you confuse the mass, you are doing Afrobeat here. Today you are doing, when they pick one side and you want to go to the other side, that's how come most artists fall off. Because right now, they want you to sing, and because that's not you, it becomes very hard for you. Yeah,
you just want to tap into every genre. And it doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way. Because when they accept you for that, that's what they want to hear. But I think hip hop is my stronghold, and I'm dedicated to it. So this year I was like, yo, let me give my fan base what they want. Because I check the stats. Whenever I drop an Afrobeat song, my numbers are not that high. But when I dropped a hip hop song, naturally it falls into a playlist. So I realized hip hop is what I need to do because I have a lot of fan base that welcome the hip hop. Yeah. So this year I decided to give them a hip hop album.
So 7 songs. Did you produce all the songs? You're a producer. I shouldn't be asking you.
I produced 6 of the songs, but Slim Drums, who is also a hip hop producer, produced one of the songs on the album.
So you choose a particular person you want to be on the project.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your favorite song? We have. So let's check out the track list. We have Goat featuring Kofi Mole and Kwesi Amewuga. Why did you decide to go for these 2 artists? Because they are individual talent and they are very super talented. Why did you decide to put them on that song?
Okay, so that's my intro. That talks more about me and what I've been doing and how long I've been doing.
So greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Is it in terms of rap or as a producer?
As a producer.
Yeah,
I feel I'm the greatest, but people haven't really paid much attention to it. But if they did, they realize
you are the greatest, man.
So when I did it, I was talking more about myself and what I've been doing for years, and knowing that I'm the best. I don't need someone to tell me I'm the best.
You don't need validation from
I
someone,
don't,
bro.
From nobody.
Yeah.
So, doing this album, I did it with ease. So, for the first song, Kofi Mole came over to the studio. He didn't even rap on that beat.
Yeah.
He rapped on a different beat.
Okay.
That was the same day he recorded I Will Use Suffer.
Okay. So how is the energy when you're working with Kofi Mole? As you said, you have already worked with him on I Will Use Suffer.
Yeah.
And this time around, you put him on the GOAT. How is the energy? How is the synergy working with Mole?
When the energy is right, you blend with the artists. You people have fun, crack jokes in the studio, and I see Mole as one of the best rappers in Ghana. He's actually my best rapper in Ghana.
Okay, your best rapper.
Yeah, in Ghana, because of how his style, his delivery.
Okay.
Everything is just awkward for me, and how he goes around it and just nails it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a different style, and I think he's good at it.
Okay.
So when he did his rap on a different beat, which was his song.
Okay.
That he wanted to continue, but I realized he's done it, and the rap was there.
Okay.
Doing nothing. So Ameoga came over someday to do a verse for Kwao too.
Okay.
I was like, yo, bro, I need you a verse from you too. I was like, yo, just open any beat and let me do 16 bars for you.
Charlie.
At the end, he ended up doing 24 bars.
Chai.
So when I did the song on the first, when I reproduced the beat and I did it, I could hear their raps on it. So I was like, yo, let me just try. If it works, fine. If it doesn't work, fine. So I exported their raps from the different beats, and I put it on it, and it worked.
Okay, okay. On that particular
song.
Okay, the GOAT and everything just fell in place.
Yeah, so that's why I call it greatest of all time. Because if you are not great, I don't think you have that mind to even do what I did. And I've been doing that for some time now. Even I Will Use Suffer. It was the fourth beat for I Will Use Suffer.
Okay.
Yeah, I kept changing the beat because I was like, no, this is not it. This is not it.
I want us to even get into that project. I'm very curious. I want to know more about it. How was the working process like?
Kwao didn't even believe in the song. I heard him singing once one day. Yeah, I heard him singing once one day. I was like, hey, bro, what that? I was like, oh, you want to hear something and then you want to take food. I was like, and he was traveling the next day to the States. So before he did, I was like, bro, I have this beat. You just lay the hook and go. So I knew he didn't even want to do it. I was like, I Will Use Suffer. When he did it, the beat wasn't hard first, so he didn't even like it. It was like a new way there, Charlie. And he left.
Okay.
So, but I knew what I wanted to do with the song. So that song was in the studio for almost 2 years. I had to change the beat. So even what Mole came to rap on, it's not what came out.
Okay.
So when the song came out, he was even confused. He was like, bro,
that wasn't the beat.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I changed it.
Okay.
I was like, no, I prefer even this one better. So sometimes as a producer, you need to take your time. Not that they've recorded in the beat, so that's the best beat for it. Sometimes try your hands on different other beats and fix them in and see. You might find out even that what you did wasn't the best. Sometimes what you do first is actually the best, but you just keep on trying.
So what's your favorite song on the project?
My favorite song is actually number one, the
GOAT.
Yeah.
Okay. So the song is out right now. It's on all streaming platforms. Okay. So what's your last message to your fans watching you?
I just have to say thanks for everybody supporting. If you're a producer, if you're an artist, whatever you're doing, just put your mind to it. Don't let anybody tell you I'm fat. Because you have to stand out. You have to be different, and to be different is what people be like. Yo, this boy, the star near me there, and just work on yourself, and gradually you're gonna get there.
Okay. Yeah. One thing I really love about the conversation we are having is your patience, how patient you are to just have to make sure. You have to have the patience to make sure you grow and evolve as an artist and as a producer. That's very, very encouraging. Skonti, really appreciate you coming through. And I know probably we're going to link up on a lot of conversation. I know you told me behind the scene that Kwao Kese will be dropping pretty soon.
Very soon now.
Okay.
We're trying to change his name.
Okay.
So that's more like a rebrand.
So it's changing from Kwao Kese
to King Kese.
Ken Kessie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so Ghana should watch out for that.
Okay, Ken Kessie.
Yeah, he has another viral song which is going to come out very soon.
Very soon.
Kojo,
So
Ghana should watch
fingers crossed.
Yeah.
MS24, we are open anytime, guy. You can come through. So we link up. We talk more about music.
I think hasn't been here before, so this time.
Okay. We will be waiting. We'll be waiting. So nice having you on the show. So let's enjoy this video by Skonti. Be right back.